You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Objection! You have any evidence to back this up?
Like evidence written across the front.
Thanks.
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
This is like the definition of source. I made it up.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Did you turn into a bug or something? I'm not nasty.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Look, okay. I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Yes.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Yes.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay. I died last time. You did it. If anyone here should be trusted, it's you. Well, I didn't even die either. I mean, I'm here right now looking at you.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
Yeah, I did the same thing, so I don't know why I chose that.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Okay.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
Okay.
She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember?
No, I
Even if
don't.
that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing.
Like
See?
us.
He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Okay. So we're at an impasse. Neither of us are gonna get anywhere if we can't trust each other unless you want to fight. But I don't want to fight.
Just because I'll never trust you doesn't mean I won't use you to get what I want. The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please, but it insists I stay where I am. If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you, and you alone.
Oh. I didn't bring my blade down. Remember, how am I supposed to get you out of these chains?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
What are you gonna do?
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
You're slim enough for those.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little, a woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Sneaky little bee.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Why? Yeah, leave with the princess.
Yes, let's.
How are you going to stab?
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time.
You're pretty
until
cute,
you
though.
and she are face to face.
You're like a chimera type of character.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
You're very cute.
She's silent for a long moment,
Aw.
as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
I'm not gonna do shit this time, but maybe you will do something.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
I like that you have arm here.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
I think this is totally fair because last time she turned her back on us, now it's time for us to turn her
It shouldn't
back.
matter
Turn
if
our
Haynes
back.
follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together. That doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Yeah.
Talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. Don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Do I have choices? Okay. Let's see what happens if I... You first.
And turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Ah, yeah.
Just go first.
You're the one who said you can leave here without me. Either you go first or we stay here. Up to you.
The princess leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially.
Sniff, sniff.
What is she doing?
Like a
I
cat.
think she's trying to figure out if we're lying. So it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll go first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head. They'll be watching.
I like that you're a little blushy.
Eyes on the back of her head. Does she really?
Turn around, I wanna see.
We're fine.
I wanna see
Princess
that.
pointedly turns her back on you.
Oh, so it does
Starts up
work.
the stairs.
Okay, thank God I saved. Alright, step on some stairs.
You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs.
I don't have a knife, so I can't do
We're
anything.
almost there. You better not try anything. I know you're thinking it.
I'm thinking of something else other than killing.
Us? No! Never. Eyes peeled when you get out of the basement, if you catch my drift. I don't follow. Oh, you'll know it when you see it.
What are you planning then?
The princess reaches
Oops.
the top of the stairs and crosses over the threshold, turning back to smile at you.
Cute.
But something catches her eye.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no? It's the blade, isn't it? I was going to tell you to grab it once we got upstairs. That was the whole keep your eyes peeled thing, and then you would have stabbed her in the back and we would have been winners.
No!
I wonder if perhaps you were planning to bury this in my back. What an awful little scheme that would be. Too bad I got here first, and I don't even need it.
Well.
Bye-bye, you loathsome little nuisance.
Oh.
She slams the door on you. It's locked. So it clicks
It
into
was in
place.
her nature.
Locked in the basement. I thought
Well.
for sure she was just going to stab us. The princess cackles from the other side of the door.
How does it feel to be locked away?
Aw, I could've
forgotten by
listened
the
to that.
world? Isn't it just awful?
Oh no, so awful. Okay, what happens now? I'm stuck here. Force the door.
Throw yourself against the door. It won't budge.
Okay, what happens now?
Why isn't he saying anything?
Oh, that's an ending for
I
me.
think he's gone.
Oh, I didn't think I'd
Oh.
ever have to see you face to face again. Otherwise, I might have given you a little more courtesy at the top of the stairs. No hard feelings, I'm sure. Why is everything going away? I feel cold.
Oh. Here you go. Sever arms. But I didn't have the chance. Yep, chance to respawn, that you never
She's
memory
gone.
turns.
And there's that mirror again.
Why here? Why now? Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. We've been here, and you always get
So it
scared.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Of
If
course.
he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
What's your underside?
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you.
Okay.
Finally, we're going places.
Okay. Approach the mirror, gaze in the reflection. They're gone once again, always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. Different. Long quiet once again. Let's see Our Lady in Chimera form?
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Ooh, new questions. Good. Can I do this? Oh, yeah, better. My scroll is a little broken, so you can see this knob. it's not scrolling very well. It just goes down a little bit sometimes. It's just, I don't like that. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? It's fine. I think it seems understandable to me. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
I'm trying to understand every word she's saying. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
Been kinder to me than anyone's I've met, thank you. Why? Or thank you? Alright, we have any thoughts on this
This
vessel?
one is hope, marred by bitterness. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous and weathered heart.
Right.
Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
Okay. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've heard them.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
Okay. I'll say thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Okay, straight answer. Let's see, you know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Interesting. Okay, I think I'm ready to go back, because other than these, I feel like to me they aren't, like, actual questions that I want to know.
You're on a path.
Alright, hold the
in
fuck
the-
on. Let's see. There was one that it was this one. This is the one that...
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure.
It's the one that I
Don't
slayed
waver
her.
Now, as you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now.
Yes, slay the
Though your
princess.
nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
Right,
You
because I
seize a moment of
stabbed her
hesitation
when
to
she
throw her
bites
off of
her
you
arm.
and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
I'm so
We can
sorry.
still turn this around.
I'm so sorry. Maybe she'll bleed out. Whoa, okay, maybe a different choice. What will happen if I
You
finish the
steel
job?
your resolve and to take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here. Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive?
Excuse
you think
me?
This is what I wanted to happen. I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
I will just bleed to death then.
You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons, and then you stop. Neither you nor Princess able to go any further.
Fleshy ribbons. Can't believe you can combine these two together.
You collapse on the ground, and the
Oh.
princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you.
I forgot which one that I did. Is this the one that her trying to get out of the arm first, and then I stab her? And then the other one that I did was when we were going out, I stabbed her behind the back.
You've
So,
paid a
okay.
terrible price, but you've saved us all.
Fuck off with the save
It's
us all. I feel like it's
I think
bullshit.
this is it. You're sorely
I feel like the
mistaken.
reward that I'll get is bullshit. too.
One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Oh god. I
But you
think
don't
this.
have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
You know what? I think I'm gonna make her into a beast or something. Oh, it's the witch again. Take the blade. I'm not
Take
even
the blade.
going
Well,
to.
if that's not actually a bad
Oh,
idea.
shit. Okay. I don't even care about the mirror. It disappears on its own.
Here you
Oh,
are.
it's the same. Ah, I thought that was gonna be different. Okay. Which one I haven't done yet? Oh wait, I can continue because I took the blade now. Yeah, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt. Okay.
That's no
Whew.
fair. How would she know that?
I'm holding it!
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Because we do.
Oh, no. That's pretty sharp. How'd you call it? Deductive reason.
Same
Well,
thing.
you seem to be... Do you
Same
remember us then?
thing.
Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality.
okay.
I'm just glad.
You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your arm off, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Things got out of hand.
Things did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder. And you started it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sure you made mistakes.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
The only mistake I ever made was thinking you would help me.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
I'm sorry.
Well, that leaves us at a stalemate.
But unfortunately, I need you if I'm ever going to leave the.
Yes. For you or not for killing you, we got to it out somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess
Okay,
grins.
it's the
She
same
could have gone out of
thing.
those. A woman after my... This is why she can't...
Yes. Stop her. Okay, let's see. Oh, you can give her the blade. Leave.
Yes. Right.
Let's.
She creeps forward. She never breaks eye
And then
contact. She's
she will
silent.
After
start.
you,
Oh, no. It shouldn't matter. Well, if we're
Talking
armed, you're
about-
talking a lot about trusting
Oh,
someone who,
I
by her
missed
very definition, cannot be trusted.
It's the same thing. Oh, what did I give you this? Oh, okay. Oh, there's so much shit that I can do. Whew, which one should I do first? Let's step onto the stairs.
That's right. You're the one
Yeah.
that's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
Sure
That's
thing.
exactly what I'm worried about.
Okay.
You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. You want us to turn around and kill her.
Yeah.
I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you.
Okay.
We walk backwards up the stairs. I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip
Yep.
and hurt yourself.
Yep.
But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're
Yeah.
not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why.
Oh,
It's
you're.
like you dig into
Yep.
your shoulder, sharp and piercing.
Oh my god.
The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs,
Ow.
your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realise that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up?
Because we died.
I'm afraid your back is broken.
Oh.
One unlucky fall is all it takes, really. And you had several.
Ooh.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
I don't like that
You were going to
either.
help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done if you considered not being like that. Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
Ow.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
That was only fair. I'll get up the stairs early.
The princess lets out a mocking laugh.
I learned my lesson not to click because let the voice actor do her job.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned where she'd turn her back on us and I'd say, "Now stab her in the back! Do it now!"
Of course.
And then you'd say something like, "Wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us."
I don't think I would say that.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back.
Nah, just
Why
kill
didn't you
me.
tell us your plan before we agreed to go first? Because then you'd have had to lie to her. And you're a terrible liar.
I'm sorry.
That's not... Okay, that's actually a good...
Yep.
It would have been a good point if it had actually worked. But it didn't work, did it?
No, it didn't.
Well, it's not my fault that nobody listened to
Well,
me.
you didn't say anything.
Princess's
Ow.
body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh, does she?
Oh, so she's not as bad as us.
Aw.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Yep.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
We're both paralyzed.
Certainly seems that way.
Oh
What a
God.
way to go. Look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. World could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Ooh.
Is that really what's going to happen?
Nah, narrator's gone.
Are you still there?
Yep.
What happens next?
What happens next? He doesn't
I
respond.
think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
They all say they feel cold before they're gone. It's interesting. Just to respond.
She's gone. And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Just
It
trust me.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right there. If he thinks it's... What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I thought before, it feels so much worse now.
I should say that.
You
I
better
feel
watch
so
your
bad.
back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
You're only a voice. You won't do things to me. Alright, approach the mirror. Did I grow? I've grown. Yep. Okay, step onto the
You
stairs.
follow close. It's time, boys.
Step in the back. Do it
Of
now.
course we're not. You didn't buy all that noise I was putting down, did you? I was just waiting for a moment for us to strike. She has it in for us, you know.
Okay, I am not stabbing in her back. Wow, that's an amazing idea. Till never saw it. Thanks for looking out for us. It's the same word. I'm not gonna praise you, but I'm going to. Oh, fine. Okay. I'm not stabbing her in the back.
You realise that she hates us, right? If we don't make the first move now, she's going to find a way to make the first move herself. Why would she do that? She wants to leave, which means we need to work together. She knows that. She wouldn't just act against her best interests. I don't know. If I were her, I'd betray us. Look at me right now, suggesting betrayal. You really need to learn to put yourself in someone else's shoes. I'm with that little weasel.
Little
You have an
weasel.
opportunity to save the world. You should take it.
I said, and I make the
And
choices
that's
here.
a great idea. See, this is why you're in charge and I'm not. You think things through. You stick to your guns. It shows real leadership, and more people should be like you.
We're almost there. You better not.
Us? No, never. I can't believe she'd even suggest that. The gall.
Goal. Okay.
The princess reaches the top of the stairs and
Bye bye, you look.
she slams the door on you.
Okay.
It's locked swiftly. Maybe not stabbing her in the back wasn't such a great idea. The princess cackles from the other side of the door.
How does it feel to be locked
Alright.
away?
Wow, this is an amazing idea. I totally never saw it
Wow,
coming. Thanks for
you
looking at
said
that.
exactly the thing I imagined you'd say as soon as you heard my brilliant plan. This whole day is a dream come true.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
You plunge the
Ah,
blade deep
it was
into the
in your
princess's
nature to
back,
scorpion.
driving her to her knees amid the roots.
Oh.
Would you look at that? No need to thank me. But, you know, please do thank me.
I have thanked
Of
you.
course you'd betray me the moment I turned my back on you. Don't
Yes.
think you're leaving here alive, wretch.
She shoves you in return, sharp teeth clamping around your ankle as the two of you tumble down the uneven stairs.
Did we
in a
paralyze
hastening
ourselves
flurry
again?
Of violence and loathing. You separate
Yep.
with a bone-shaking thud as you hit the basement floor. You feel you're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. Wait, why won't we? I'm afraid your back is. You know what? I'll say it. That
Did you really think you could stab me in the back without suffering the consequences? Fool, fool, fool. You're such a ridiculous fool.
Damn, I thought I had you there.
the princess lets out a mocking laugh.
I could see your scheme twitching in every muscle. I understand you too well for there to be
I
secrets
really like these
between us.
Carlax.
We're the same creatures at our core. Spite runs through our very marrow. By our very natures, only one of us can make it up those stairs unscathed. Better me than.
At least we can all agree that it was a good idea to make her go first.
Okay.
How? Well, she was going to betray us, wasn't she? And we struck first. Our back is broken, but we gave it our all. No regrets. Besides, she's got to have it as bad as us. The princess's
Ow.
body.
Okay, so same thing. Give her the blade.
You can't be serious.
Come on.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
That's totally reasonable. She would use the knife instead of her
As do
mouth
I.
this time.
I, abstain? You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Haha, yeah, never mind, that was the idea. This is democracy, we're giving her the
You're
blade.
going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You hand the blade to the princess, who quickly snatches it from you, her eyes darting between you and the weapon with a nervous curiosity.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
I
What
trust you.
do you think happens now?
Oh, you're gonna kill me? Oh, come on. Why, you're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this was like the only way to do it. We're both scared and both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than
Her
this.
shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
Alright, fine.
And then
There
she
you
buries the blade in your heart.
Ow!
What? No. No, come on, that's not right. I told you. This is what she was going to do.
Yep.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You.
The princess seems to tremble,
Aww.
her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Aww.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and
And
you
I die. Chapter 3? What? The Thorn. Ooh, interesting.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah.
I can't believe she actually stabbed us. I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future. Oh, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
What a character.
I like journeys. Travelling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death. As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing, but maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
I wonder how the narrator feels about this.
Maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try, exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom. Oh,
Freedom.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Sure.
Twice. Oh, I skipped
Then
something.
I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Okay. This place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've already said
You're
too much. The more
knowing
information you have, the
narrator.
more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
Why
You don't have to
not?
worry about me. My head's always empty. Except the thoughts of her.
I love him. And empty only thoughts of Princess. No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers in the cabin. Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin.
Ooh. You
I
got
think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore.
Ooh.
Burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here,
Ooh.
charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
And there's the mirror
The
again.
only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Because we gave it to her.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Well, you're not in
If she
control
does have it,
anymore.
that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers.
And fire up this
Unless anyone
guy.
tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely. Exactly, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
I think we did already. How do we even get down there? The only thing I see is that mirror.
Yeah, why didn't you mention the mirror? I didn't mention a mirror because there isn't a mirror. But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right? Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We must put our best face forward.
You mentioned feathers, that means we really are a bird, I guess. We are birdmen. Man-bird. I would like to be a crow, please.
Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance.
Yes.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror?
I doubt there's anything behind that, though.
I promise you there isn't a mirror and there isn't a door to the basement.
Yep.
The entrance is more of a burned out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
I should be asking you, do you really not see the mirror? Oh, approach the mirror then.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent.
Do you think we can touch it now?
You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror and behold our handsome features.
Yes. Wipe the mirror
Reach
clean.
forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough.
Damn it.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
Yes.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
It's full of thorns, though. How?
That's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Okay. Enter the basement. If there
Step
even
through
is
the
a
frame of
basement.
scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
Okay. I'm recording, right?
Basement
Yeah.
are covered in a fine layer of gritty.
Whoa.
The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
It's still something to worry, though.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
I really like mouthing the voice of the smitten because it really sounds like something that I love acting about. It was like, oh, the expression of the pain. I knew it.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
Can you tell I'm a drama kid? Maybe.
I can't get away from you, can I?
Oh.
We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
Do you go back to normal now since your text seems white? I want to figure out a way out of here for good. I don't really know what I don't know what I want. I never really choose to come here. I mean, I feel like these bracket explorers, I feel like it doesn't really matter. What matters is the action that you do. I never really chose to come
I
here.
think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
It's great coffee. You sit down.
Continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern,
Aww.
now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation.
I feel so bad for you, but also that looks like a butthole. Breaking the moment there.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Oh, you still have it.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
I genuinely do not know this is gonna happen. I feel super bad. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke out a cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest, turn and leave. Turn and leave? No, I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you let me.
I want to trust you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
I'm so sorry.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Well, I feel like leaving her cold-blooded is such a... Ooh, there are also like previous options where I can leave her in the basement. I think that would turn out to be something horrifying too. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
Man.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us, but it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
This really sound like toxic relationships and stuff.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
Aww.
And I've also hurt you.
Aww. Glad you can acknowledge that, but aww. Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Not like I can force.
Okay.
Okay, good. Thanks. Oh wow, backstab her even more. Whew, reach for the blade. We'll do that maybe
You
later.
reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
Aww.
For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort.
Looks pretty white to me.
But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon.
You think I can get you out of here?
Carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Ooh, I got some little bloodies on the dagger.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter? Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
Yes.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Oh, would you leave me a
Yeah,
choice to
Let's
slay
do
her?
it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed.
Oh no.
Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that...
This is gonna be
we'll
so
never get
sad.
another chance.
That would be so
That sounds
sad.
like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
Shut
I
up.
see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count.
Yes.
And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
No. I'll cut her free
Yes.
this time.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
You sound very sarcastic.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion. That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
Okay.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
Good guys.
Take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches,
Oops.
relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade. Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Are you?
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You actually meant it.
Aww.
You rescued me.
Aww.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Can I? Remain silent. You know what? Let's do that.
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Why not? I'm
You
the one
know
who's
as
making
well
the
as I
choices
do
here.
that we can. And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we? If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Huh.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
Alright, I'm with the narrator now. This is getting too much. Let's just leave it as silence. Aww.
You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now? Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that. Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion.
She's slowly fading away.
Are you making fun of us? And then each
Oh,
of you
there you
close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us.
Oh, shut up.
Doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff.
Good stuff.
I'm aware of my skills, but unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't
Aw,
last forever.
kiss her.
You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
Might as well damn the whole world together rather than being alone.
Her hand slips into
Aw,
yours.
this is
Two of you
sweet.
rush to the basement stairs.
Ah,
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
oh, and I wonder who do that.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
Yeah, we already given a few scrapes. It's alright to get more. Maybe they might as well die together.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a
Oh, really?
pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
This is so cute. No. This could be different. Step into the phones.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement
okay.
stairs, they yield.
I really thought those sounds are cutting, scratching our flesh. Ugh.
So as you and the
Traumatized by
princess
the
ascend
sound.
the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Well, I could bring out a list of how the world has treated me unfairly sometimes, but this is the time of the moment. If the world ends, might as well die together. Why the hell not?
Your nightmare is our dream.
Hell
Whatever
yeah.
world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better.
Yes.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last
Are you
chance.
telling me I can still slay her in this moment?
We've already made our decision.
Okay.
We're finally leaving
Oh.
here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
I'm glad you do. Oh, thank God. If they have a slave princess here, I will murder the narrator. Okay, step into freedom. Yay!
Hands
Where's there some
clasped,
issues and learn to
the
trust
two of
again?
you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
What do you do now?
I don't know. Die together. Oh, yep. There it is.
Where's everything going?
Oh, she sounds
Why
so.
is it so cold?
She sounds so soft. I really like the voice actress changing the princess's voice depending on the situation she's in. It's really very subtle detail. I really like it. You can tell she's very tired from all of this, but she's also happy. And then slowly growing weak. And now, you not get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. That sounds sad. It's time to leave. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
And there's that note.
Why is it here? Why is it now?
This doesn't. Yes. I
Ah.
fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Preen.
Right?
Preen. We're a bird man or bird lady. It doesn't have to be a man.
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
What is a small distance as you approach? So this is reach. Who am I? I still grow. Any thoughts of this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve.
Oh,
Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
I know why I feel bad because this reminds me of my girlfriend
Do
a
not
lot.
mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
I really hate this. Do not mourn her. No, I will mourn her forever. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return. We will meet again.
Okay. I mean, it really doesn't matter if I go back and try all of these because I feel like these are the same thing. So I'm not as curious as before. Brooke Sacco, if you wanna be my guest.
Do you really think you could just wash your hands of all of this? Do you really think you could just leave me here?
God, the voice.
This is even better than stabbing her.
Oh.
The same reward without any of that nasty effort. It's not even better. Putting off a choice is always worse than making a committed decision, especially when you already know the right answer. It's even more cruel if you ask me. Leaving an incredible soul like hers to languish forever in pain and alone. How can we bear to live with the guilt?
I can't.
We'll live with it just fine. Besides, she'll get over it.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm
You think
afraid
so?
of. But as you approach the basement stairs, you make a grim realization. The thorns won't let you leave. We don't have any way to cut through them. Okay, new plan. We re-befriend the princess, get the blade, and all of us leave here together as friends.
Friend.
You can't leave without me, can you? Isn't that funny? Isn't that so funny? This is perfect, actually. Just you and me rotting down here forever, together.
It's what we deserve after everything we've done. It's romantic, even. Not our beautiful ending after all, tragic as it may be.
I was about to say together. Yeah, that sounds pretty romantic to me.
You know, just to make sure things are a little more permanent, I think I'm going to take this particular needle out of the picture.
Uh-oh.
Wouldn't.
Uh-oh.
Thorns slice into the princess's hands, lacerating what little skin remains as she raises the blade to her mouth.
Swallowing sword? Oh.
Take it now, before she swallows it out of spite.
No, I don't need to save, it's the same thing. I can just skip ahead to this part. What do I want to do? Rush for the blade.
You rush towards the princess, arms outstretched and grasping for the blade. But as you tear through her thistled prison, the thorny vines dig deep into your arms,
Oh,
seemingly
I
growing
recognize
thicker
this
and
music.
sturdier the closer you get to your goal. It feels like it should be within reach, yet you cannot reach it quickly enough. It's no use, even if we grab it, we won't be able to pull it back out of there. It's better than letting her eat it and losing it forever. You just manage to reach her hand, grasping it firmly in yours before the thorns finally trap you in place. Blood trickles down your arm, mingling with hers. The two of you lock eyes.
We're stuck like this, aren't we? I knew this was always going to be how it ended.
Oh. There it goes. Okay.
Do it then.
Oh.
End us all before I die of a broken heart.
I just wanted to see what he would say.
Full to hand my life to you.
You are.
Oh, you scoundrel. Why? We finally gained her trust. That took a lot of work.
I know, but this is part of my choice that I wanted to see what
Sorry,
happened.
boys. Looks like we've got our tiebreaker.
I'm
Blade safely in
sorry.
hand, You turn it on the princess and drive it towards her heart.
Oh, wait.
But her thistled prison proves to be an impossible obstacle, its thorns digging deeper and deeper into your flesh the closer you come to striking the fatal blow. Ha! We're not going to make it. This is what we deserve.
Okay.
Better we trap ourselves in this eternal moment than have her blood on our hands. We still managed to get our romantic end.
Because I see that the texture's vignette coming in, so...
The tip of your blade only manages to touch her
Aww.
sternum before it stops moving entirely. A single drop of blood trickles down her chest as the two of you stare into each other's eyes.
I'm sorry.
Come on, just push a little further. But you can't. Okay.
Yep, you're gone. Bye.
I knew this was coming. I can't believe I ever let myself hope for better.
Ugh,
This
I'm
was
sorry.
always going to be us, wasn't it?
A never-ending cycle of trying to kill each other. Of course.
This one, you do not mourn her.
Okay.
She isn't alone.
Yeah, you say the same thing. Alright. Okay. We're back again. Do I get some sort of reward for
Yes,
doing
You
this?
have to slay.
Oops, okay. Yes. Alright, let's see turn around and
Seriously?
leave.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I don't.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
I definitely know.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Okay, so it
How
loops.
convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can.
Turn around again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. Is what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill them. Let's kill someone for them.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Well, where are they? I want to talk to them.
Last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
When did I sign up for this? When?
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin
Aw.
again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology,
Really?
but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
There's no fighting this, is there? Oh yeah? Well, I guess start walking in again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the woods until I find a way out of this
There's
place.
always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making
Music
the
stop.
wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
The music got pitched down. Ooh.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
I hate it.
But as you focus on your surroundings,
Oh,
you start
God.
to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
I am uncomfortable.
Wait, what's going on?
The music is getting slowed down and pitched down. I don't like it.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you?
No.
It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Ooh, the stranger. Why?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What is that? Why is there a wall? It feels like an asylum wall.
You're here to slay her.
Yeah. If I can't run away, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What? Oh. Yep, okay, heading to Ganon now. We're definitely going to slay that
You
princess.
know I can tell when you're lying, right?
Oh my god.
Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Okay. Shush.
A warning. Before you go any further, she will lie.
Yes,
If we're stuck going in
yes.
there,
Ooh.
maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Okay. Contrarian?
The cabin interior is wrong.
Wrong.
Confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors.
Oh
all
my
projected
god.
across what's almost the same space.
What?
It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
What the fuck is happening? It's all shifted in here. It feels. It really describes it. The cabin interior is wrong.
The only furniture of note is a plain table. Its
Feels
legs all
wrong.
the wrong lengths.
Ooh.
Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Because normally, if you're inside this cabin, the parallax effect only affects the window and outside of the window. The sky would move. And here, it should be all attached. But now it's just like everything is floating all around. Such nice detail that people who turn off the parallax effect would, like, would miss out on this artistry.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What if I don't want to take
If
it?
he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or forget, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
He's
No,
got a
we're
point.
taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
Something I realized is that the narrator really emphasized the word princess with it. So what happens if you... What if the many arms one is the true form of the princess? Or maybe it's something even worse, like even scarier. Keep saying that she's a princess would keep me on the mindset that she is a princess, she is harmless, she's innocent, and she's easy to deal with. If everyone thinks the word princess, and the first thing that comes to mind is someone is like a damsel in distress.
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
I'm not sure.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
I think I've lost myself already. Look at this shit.
Ho ho ho! You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
What do you think would happen if we lose ourselves? Maybe we can find out next time.